Basebo ne bannyabo abatuwuliriza amannya nze Batala Joseph ku Urs Performers nga bwe twatandise programu yaffe era nga tuli mu episode namba 2 olunaku lwa leero. Ngenda sooka mbajjukize nti link ziri mu bio era osobola okugenda noyongera okuba nga subscribinga oba nosharingako n'omuntu omulala yenna. Programu y'olwaleero egenda kubeera mu lulimi Luzungu era nja kugikyusa mu lulimi oluyinza okutegeera olulimi Olungereza. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Batala Joseph is my name. I welcome you to Urs Performers. Today's program is basically about ICT as a new normal. I'm here with one of an IT specialist from within our country, Uganda. I'm giving him a chance to introduce himself to us, and then we get to know about this ICT that we are calling a normal. You're most welcome, sir, to this program.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yes, please.
I'm very happy to be with you on this nice skilling program with you. My name is Mark Vianney, a student at Eastbat University, located in Lukugo Bypass. And basically, I'm a student pursuing my bachelor's in information technology, vis-a-vis assisting other various IT fields. Yeah, that's a little bit about myself. So.
Thank you so much about this brief about yourself, and I'm very glad to have someone from Eastbat University. It's not easy to identify and actually locate someone from an international university, but I'm very pleased that, of course, we have had someone today, and we are able to discuss, of course, a matter of concept that can easily impact on the youth outside there. My first question that goes to you,
yes.
What do you understand about this ICT being a normal, a new normal in the world?
Yeah, that's great. Thank you for the question. Before I even go further, let me first even break down what ICT is, because someone might think, what is ICT? What is ICT? So in brief, ICT, as its normal term, information communication technology. This result goes around how someone can use the technology that is available to perform various tasks in their jobs, in their studies, anything around them.
Indeed.
So the question has been how ICT is a new normal. I would say, first of all, I would thank God. Why am I thanking God? I'm thanking God for the COVID outbreak.
Why are you thanking the COVID outbreak? Because I'm looking at the aspect.
Exactly.
Because I think ICT has been there before.
Exactly.
Before
that's where I'm coming.
Exactly.
Why I first thank God for the COVID outbreak. The COVID outbreak gave Ugandans, or even the big part of Africa, an eye-opener that we have been having this thing around us and you know how to use it. But right now, technology actually, I would say, for as much I can say, in Uganda, the ICT improved drastically if you have to check the statistics. From around the years of 2020 to 2022, there was a hike in various businesses. Why? People realize that actually there are some things that we can do without doing them with energy or physically, but I'm just sitting on my computer and do the work. So why am I calling it a new normal? These days, ICT is unavoidable. Be it home, be it at school, be it at work, everywhere ICT has to be applied. In schools, as a must, a school can't stand. For as long as it's called a school, it must have an ICT department. These days, marks are being tabulated via ICT. You no longer get marks nowadays where they'll write for you, C3, D1, what?
The report card.
Exactly. These days just come with a well-printed report card with the students' information. How do you think that is done? That is ICT. Our businesses no longer have to, pay Bukede TV, NTV, NBS to advertise. Well, I'm a small-scale retailer. I just get my phone and, make up an advert via my TikTok page, via my Facebook, via my Instagram page, and send it out. And various people will reach out to me and tell me, hey, sell your product. That's ICT. You see, in working places, we have what we call in ICT remote working. I get my computer, I work for a big company, maybe in the United States, for example, Amazon. But when I'm based in Uganda, I'm a remote worker in Uganda. That's what some companies are doing. You no longer have to build those skyscrapers to accommodate 1,000 workers. No. You just have to sit down,
So people are resorting to using robots now.
No, not necessarily robots, but
yes.
I would say we have moved in the society whereby my computer can link to my our computers at the workplace. So I remain here work, but when I'm serving my job, but remaining home, saving space there side, and even saving time. Yeah, that's how I can quote any norm. Everywhere, it's applied everywhere. Right
Wow. You realize that even where we are right now, Mr. Mark Vian is telling us that even here right now we're using the ICT, therefore making it a normal, a new normal. That this ICT is like part and parcel of our life. It's like the air we breathe in.
Exactly.
Wow, it's so inspirational.
Right now, actually, we would be having NBS, NTV, but right now he's having his camera.
Wow.
We're having the program right now, and it's going to go out. That's the essence of all this.
Mr. Mark,
Yes.
I would want to know, because I've realized that previously, or even recently, or even today in the current status quo, people are being tasked and they're being asked a number of questions, and they're like, for example, if someone is going to apply for a job, they're like, if you must be having an IT basic, they're like, you must be, if someone has at least a basics in ICT, those are the people that we want, maybe they have a higher advantage of taking up a job. What are these basics that they're looking for? Should we say that someone should be completely equipped with this IT technology to get this job? Or there are some small basics, like maybe knowing some few applications that maybe qualifies someone?
In regard to that question, I would say it's a two-way question.
Exactly.
It depends, first of all, on the job you're applying for. Now, for example, if it is an ICT related job, obviously you must have that high ICT knowledge, because one problem with the ICT field is that it's like education, it never ends. New things come up every day, studies change every day.
True.
Now, when it comes to other jobs that don't require ICT, we have an aspect of simple skills I would expect someone to know. Now, for example, we no longer have books of records where we keep records in our offices. We keep them in a machine.
True.
So you must know at least the basic Microsoft, for example, I would say the normal ones, Microsoft application, that we have Word, PowerPoint, Excel, spreadsheet, and stuff. So as a young person there, at least you should know those skills before you get employed, because most work involves writing, tabulating information. Exactly. So you must know at least those simple Microsoft applications of Word, Excel, PowerPoint. So everyone must have those skills, whether you're in IT field or not, because they're required at a job. You must know. Even another thing that I would say is also important, troubleshooting a computer. I talk about troubleshooting, some may think that it's very technical. No. Maybe I've been having a computer, it has frozen, or it has gone off temporarily. I have to warm boot it or put it back on. You know those skills. What do I do? What do I press? Simple as that.
Actually, personally, I used to think troubleshooting means when the computer gets into trouble, you troubleshoot. I was like, now this computer has trouble, someone is telling me to shoot. Anyway, ICT in most aspects is taken as a career. You look at the new curriculum that we have. The question would be, what advice would you give to someone that wishes to take up ICT as a career? Especially now where we have people in the new curriculum, we have seen people in rural areas being given a new journey to start up in this particular aspect of ICT. Students right now, actually from primary level now, they are being engaged into practicals in the ICT field. And when it comes to even in the community, we have seen even those that we assume to be illiterate, they are trying their best to be IT people. But of course, there is that one person that aspires to be a person with a career in ICT. What would you guide them? What do you think they should do to be better people in ICT world? And as to you, do you think taking up ICT as a career is a good take?
I will first start with the last question. That is someone taking on ICT would be the best day. In my opinion, I would say 100% yes. Reason being, people have, in our childhood as we are growing up, people aspire to be doctors, people aspire to be engineers. In our country, we are having, I would say, a big number of those people everywhere. But in the ICT field, surprisingly, we have few people in this field. There are very few people in this field, yet the field is demanding for people to come in. We're having what we call AI, or artificial intelligence, these days being employed by very many people.
Exactly.
Who is creating that? Developers. But there are people to do that work.
Personally, I'm enjoying the power of the AI.
Exactly. These days, when people are asked questions, even they can't even go to Google.
Exactly.
They have an application of AI somewhere. You just put in, because they want fully fledged and organized answers. So I would say ICT would be at least in every 10 people or 10 students, at least 7 would opt for ICT. Then the other question about someone who is trying, who has a desire for this. ICT as a career is something different. Having documents showing that someone had ICT as their course at the university.
Exactly.
And practicing ICT, they are also different things.
True.
Many people hold the title of software engineers, software developers, and what, but few of them are practicing it. So my advice would be that if someone would like to venture in this IT field, one, you must have the self-drive. You must know what you want. For example, me, what drove me to this was I had a dream of being a developer. I admire the Elon Musks and whatever they bring up. So someone else there might be, I admire people who are making a phone. How can I make that phone?
Exactly.
Exactly, like the dream Mark Zuckerberg had. How can people communicate with each other to create the Facebook? So basically it must be a drive in you, because ICT is, we shall go in class and study. They teach you various things, various programming languages, but if the drive is not in you, you will have the papers that you qualified as an ICT engineer, but you won't have anything to put to the table. So anyone there who wants to do the field, I advise you to take it in. Take it on. The field is vast. We have, actually in ICT we have very many people. We have these developers who make these applications and
Applications.
we have system administrators.
True.
Those who manage systems. We have network people who you see who network these various, you can see these telecommunication companies have those networks that move around. So the ICT field is vast. So if anyone who has a dream, please keep dreaming big. And another thing, by the way, about ICT, you can do it minus going to university.
Oh.
Yes.
So what is the essence of going to university if I can't have it without the university?
The essence of having a degree actually these days is a degree is on demand these days.
Uh-huh.
Because most jobs, before they give them to you, the least qualification is a bachelor's.
True.
But then, why am I saying so? A situation may avail that someone can't afford money for the university.
True.
But they may afford a laptop or a phone, a smartphone.
Yeah, of course, just like mine.
Exactly. Because I started doing some work programming using my phone. I never had a laptop. But God helped me and I got a laptop. But someone is there, they can access data, but they have no laptop and they have a phone.
True.
Instead of waiting to go to the university, if there is no money and no resources, there are various online courses which are free. Someone can gain that experience and begin making money. Maybe they can get the degree later on.
True.
So whoever is thinking about doing an ICT course, please dream big. Space is still there. Just have the drive in you. You will make it.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mark Vianney. I'm really so very proud about being an IT specialist. It is something that I've not actually given time, but today I feel motivated to join this ICT world. To you who is there, the youth who is there, you've been highly advised that please, illiteracy doesn't mean that you cannot have the passion, that you cannot have the skill. It's all about you having a drive that you can indeed become an IT specialist. How about joining IT and then make your life better? Joseph Batala, Urs Performers. ICT is a new normal. Indeed, with Mark Vianney. Bye-bye.